All right. So, how this stream is going to work out, in the sense this is the first episode, we're kind of being more laid back with how we're going to be doing it. But come future episodes, we're going to be like deep diving into a lot of stuff. Um, and so when we see like we kind of made a simpler slideshow today of all, I think we have 10 to 12 different theories that I've been researching and getting into and just like kind of like deep diving into them, and like almost all of them come back like kind of on point, like it's almost weird. And so welcome to the dark side of social media, the theories of the dark side of social media. So yeah, let's get into our first theory. This first theory is echo platform theory. All right. So the theory is platforms such as Twitch and YouTube and like even back then X and Facebook kind of does it. They ban users, right? They ban users who are controversial, causing said users to go to a different platform, taking their audience that they built on the platform they were banned from. So, for example, Tectone here, who has completely went full Rumble now, kept getting banned on Twitch and demonetized on YouTube. I think he even got banned on YouTube for a little bit. And in doing that, completely came to Rumble. Now, I love it. Bringing new people over is great. But here's the theory, is that Twitch is doing it on purpose to where not only does the streamer leave, but the audience leaves. We all know that Twitch is a bit left leaning, right? We all know that. We all know that YouTube is left leaning. And so when these streamers go to platforms like Kick and Rumble, these left leaning platforms are like, okay, yeah, take this audience who don't follow what we follow with you too. So when users are removed or feel unwelcome on a mainstream platform, they migrate elsewhere, creating a ideology. My goodness, I wrote this. Ideologically, gosh, oh my gosh, I'm not drunk, I promise. Space, most of the time this happens after a ban or getting demonetized. So like, even Hassan has done this. Hassan got banned off of Twitch for like a day and streamed on YouTube and brought the entire audience over to YouTube. So like, but then once he did that, if you guys realize, when Hassan did that, Twitch revoked the ban and basically was like, no, come back. This generally happens. So this whole thing happens is when platforms moderation removes or limits certain content. Users have their bias or censorship. They move to an alternative platform or private communities. Those spaces lack opposing viewpoints, beliefs intensifies. So Tectone, Asmongold's been doing this too. They have more of a right-leaning platform. If you ever watch Tectone, he has very strong views of like women and female streamers, and there's some things he says that are like, okay, maybe, but then there's some things that are a bit too extreme. And so Twitch and YouTube see this and they're like, no, 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 we don't really want that. We don't really want that on this platform. And so we're gonna this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna ban him and strict him of his monetization. And maybe he'll go to like Kick where that's welcomed or Rumble, you know. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. And that did happen. Tectone completely migrated to Rumble now. And he gets, 1,500 viewers at a time sometimes. It's just interesting. It's very interesting. Researchers have observed migration patterns after bans. These spaces often become more extreme over time. Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's so weird. And like I've noticed too, when Hassan got banned and went to YouTube and then got the ban revoked, it went back to Twitch. He's gotten worse. He's gotten way more left, way more extreme, because that's what Twitch wants. They're a left-leaning site. They want that leftism. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Hey Slinger, welcome in, brother. How you doing, brother? Welcome in. It's an interesting theory to have. This one I've been like diving deep into. Now I will say this, guys. The last two theories of today are ones you don't want to miss. We've been diving deep into those last two, so honestly, those are like the main events. So you guys want to stay tuned for those, because it everything I've seen it's weird. For the last two, I'm good here for the new show. Hell yes, sling man. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. I just been picking up on this like pattern of this relocation stuff, man. It's weird. Okay. The next theory over the dark side of social media. Twitch viewbotting conspiracy. All right. This one's interesting because CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, has just now came out and started talking about viewbotting, which is like, okay, why now? But the theory is that Twitch knowingly allows viewbotting to increase the platform's numbers. We all know that Twitch hasn't been doing so good. Like, Twitch is not meeting its quarterlies at all. And so Amazon, who owns Twitch, is like, yo, figure out a way to boost those numbers up. And Twitch is like, oh, no, I don't know. Then out of nowhere, viewbotting comes out. And they're like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe we don't have to do anything. Maybe the streamers will do it for us. The mods will do it for us. Twitch visibly is heavily tied to view count. Bots artificially inflate numbers, boost discoverability. So the whole idea of viewbotting is that a streamer viewbots. What viewbotting means is they go to this site and they pay for bots, like actual bots, to come into their chat and watch the stream to boost their numbers. And honestly, this picture down here best represents what they do in chat. They literally have just random usernames, and then they literally just spam the same message or emotes throughout chat. It's interesting. It's weird. And like majority of the time, like let's say this is the streamer, right? And this is how many viewers he has. Most likely, he probably only has like a few thousand. And he's paying for 22,300 and something viewers, right? Or something like, And so Twitch sees this. They're like, oh my gosh, we're getting more traction over to our site, to our app. Let's keep doing it. This looks good to our Amazon ads. New viewers assume popularity equals quality, so more likely these new viewers are gonna click on those streams. And honestly, I'm viewbotting 2 viewers for you right now. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you viewbotting for me, man. I just don't get it. I don't get the idea of more viewers means better quality, because most of the time it's not. Like, dude. I can't stand some of the more popular streamers. Most of the time they're too intense and just being like loud, and I just don't get it, man. I think it's annoying. And more chill in like the lower, like maybe not, like maybe 100 viewers at a time, maybe 100 people watching with maybe 50 chatters or something. Maybe even not even that. I'm more chill in those, man. So I just don't get it. Sponsors look at the metrics and not authenticity. That is so true. They probably, because every time like I reach out to like a sponsor, they always go, how many followers, how many viewers. They don't say like, let's see your content. They're always wondering what the numbers are. It's a numbers game, and so you view bot, and so Twitch allows it because they want their numbers to go up. There are services, streamers have been banned for using them, but like, come on, some of the highest probably viewed streamers on Twitch and Kick, Rumble, YouTube, Viewbot. It's obvious. Come on. Suspicion patterns, high viewers, low chat activity. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell. But yeah, the theory is that Twitch is allowing it, and just like last week, Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, literally just came out and be like, we're gonna look into Viewbotting. We're gonna see what the deal is. Highly doubt anything's gonna happen. Highly doubt anything's gonna happen from it. But what do you guys think about Viewbots? Do you think it's fair? Or do you like, I don't really give a shit? He is allowing it? Yeah. He's cooning. No, I've never liked Dan Clancy. I've always thought he was a weirdo. Since like the very beginning. Since the very beginning, I've always thought. And there's a video of when they unveiled Twitch stories, and there's like YouTuber, streamer, or something was interviewing about him, and it literally every channel this dude followed was a hot tub ASMR, streamer with their hoo-haws out the entire time. And like they caught it on camera. And the guy in charge of the interview literally looks at camera and was like, the ROI on the advertising is proof in the pudding. They aren't getting their money back. I think viewbotting is just makes the streamers look bad. 100 plus viewers and a dead chat is ridiculous. I agree, man. 100%. It makes you honestly guilty. However, unless they are watching the advertising books, they never stop the flow. Feels like a pyramid scheme somehow. Yeah. I never thought about it like that. Like I tune into some of these streams, like the big guys, and there's like they have thousands of viewers, but the chat is moving so slow. Viewbotting is ridiculous cheap though. Is it? How much is it? I'm gonna look into it. Let me look into how cheap. Let's look. I wanna Viewbots. Like literally, like websites come up for this shit. Let's see. Twitch. Dan. Okay, wait. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So you could pay, okay, hang on. So I'm looking at this website, for example. You could pay $20 for 7 days, 50 live viewers, 200 permanent followers, realistic chatters, completely undetected, organic growth, no usage limits, free support 24/7, and instant activation. Then there's the partner prodigy, $35 for 7 days, 100 live viewers, 400 permanent followers, realistic chatters, completely undetectable. Same thing as the others. And then for $75 for 7 days, 250 live viewers, 1,000 permanent followers, realistic chatters, completely undetected. Bruh. That's insane. That's honestly insane. But people do it. But people do it. Keep it a GA, buying anything for he's advertising. Unless it's Rogue Energy. Dude, Rogue, I'm drinking it right now. Dude. Rogue Energy is so good. Look it up for kick ones. Rumble view bots are sold out, but cost around $5 for an hour. Dude, that's so cheap. That's insane. Dude, I might do I might do it. Yeah, I'm kidding. But yeah, this theory is very interesting to me because it's so common now. The view botting. It's so common. Now, if only they donate like 100 loyal fans. For real, dude. I think one of the perks was like people donate too, which is like probably like $1. You probably just get your money back or something. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Next theory. Dead internet theory. This is a pretty popular one. Most of the internet is no longer human. Bots and AI dominate interactions. Like, AI generated content is exploding. Bots can mimic human conversations convincingly. Comment sections are often feel repetitive or off. Bot traffic is significant. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me right now? Bot traffic is significant, especially on X, YouTube, etc. I mean, with viewbots, this goes along with the last theory. AI content is increasingly rapid. Humans still create the majority of meaningful content. The theory exaggerates is an extreme. So the theory is that the internet is majority bots now, or also like I've also heard that dead internet theory also correlates with there's so many dead people on here, like people who've passed away, and like they get hacked, and now those are, you know, posting. There's literally a service you can like get. I was researching this. There's a service you can get that you pay, and they go into a loved one who's passed away, right? They go into a loved one who's passed away. They analyze what kind of content they were posting, what kind of pictures they were doing, what kind of person they were, and a bot takes over and starts posting regularly the same type of content they were posting before. Isn't that just weird? Facebook wanted rights to use your dead relatives to keep posting as well. Dude, it's so weird. And like, dude, bots are everywhere. Dude, you know how many times I get followed on Instagram of these random bots? And you know they're bots. You know it's bots. It's just like I remember YouTube comments were so bad, like a lot of just random bots. And dude, X and their bots, because you can like literally pay a company. You see this with a lot of like OnlyFans girls. They pay this company and they use bots to promote their OnlyFans content on people's comments because you know they ain't going on X and going to random posts and putting their links in. For sure not. For sure they're not. They're paying a service that allows a bot to go do that. And so the dead internet theory is that like bots are basically taking over the internet if they haven't already. There's more bot accounts than there are actual people, which is just weird. It's an interesting theory to think about because, like, I mean, come on. Now you can buy botted view. You can buy robots to view your streams up into the thousands. This theory isn't too far off. But yeah. All right. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Amazon bought Twitch for AI data. The theory is Amazon acquired Twitch not just for streaming and to have content, but to collect massive human interaction data for AI. Twitch captures live reactions, natural speech patterns, social behavior in real time, and Amazon uses that to train Alexas and other AI that they may be working alongside of. Data is extremely valuable for AI training. Twitch provides unique, unfiltered human interaction. No evidence Twitch is secretly feeding AI models. In that way, I mean, it's a theory. Because with Twitch, dude, there's so many people on Twitch. There's so many live channels on Twitch. Not only are they learning text patterns and how people talk to each other in chats, they're learning slang. People shorten words all the time. They're learning, POG champs and Omega lols. But they're also learning from the streamer. What can the streamer do? Because, I mean, nowadays you can literally go to like TikTok and see an AI generated ad of a person promoting a thing, and the thing isn't real, and the person isn't even real. So they're using these streamers to get actual like interact like what's the word I'm looking for? Actual human behavior. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. What's up, Neos? I'm glad I stopped streaming on Twitch, dude. Twitch, I'm still live on Twitch. They're learning from me right now. They're learning from me right now. That we're on to them. We're on them, Neos. Welcome in, brother. How you doing, man? Welcome into the stream. It's interesting. Sorry, I was responding to a message. I mean, because dude, data, whatever you want to call it, is so valuable. If Twitch can go into our VODs and look at how our faces move, how our eyes move, how our posture is, how our wording is, our voice, they can send that over to an AI company or their own AI and train it. And they can train it to be like, okay, be more like Pokemon today. Hey, chat, can you be like Pokemon and talk like her and her mannerisms and do that for me, please? Sure, I'll be just like Pokimane. If you're a broke boy, just say so. What up? Yeah, everything. Every time I stream on there, I get nothing but bottom. Exactly. That literally goes back to dead internet theory. Is that everything? All these like it's mainly just bots now. I really want Amazon and Twitch and Google and YouTube. I really would like to see them do this, to count the number of active users and then count how many of them are organic and how many of them are artificial. I bet you the number would trouble and scare a lot of people. Have you seen those videos about the engagement farms? They're crazy. Yeah, Slinger, I have. They're actually crazy. They're like, I've seen ones where like it's literally like a warehouse, and it's all these like phones, right? Like iPhones and all that, and Androids. They're all in their charging bays, and literally they're all hooked up to a computer, and all of them are signed into a different account of some sort, and literally they put the stream that they need to go watch, or the video that they need to go watch, or the account to go follow, and they pull it, it pulls up, and then just starts just watching it. It's so weird. It's so weird, and it's Amazon. It's a big corporate. They want money. And Twitch, dude, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Like, let me see if I can like find it. Like Twitch earnings. Not what I'm looking for. I saw something about it where like their quarterly earnings is like completely fallen off than what it used to be. It's quite sad. All right. AI content steering narratives. The theory is belief is that AI is intentionally pushing political or ideological agendas. So on X, let's say you lean the more conservative route. AI is basically trained and they want engagement, right? Social media thrives on engagement. When you're watching, the longer you're watching, the more they're gonna be like, okay, great. The longer that you're posting, the longer that you're on the app, they're making money. So how are they gonna do that? Well, they use the algorithm. That scary word. They use the algorithm and they basically go against what you're wanting. So let's say you voted for Kamala Harris in 2020. What was it, 4? Let's say you voted for Kamala Harris and you hate Donald Trump. And you're posting nonstop about how much you hate Trump. I hate Trump. I don't like him. I don't like Orange Man. I don't. The algorithm sees this. The AI in the algorithm sees this, and now it's learning what you want. They go, okay, honestly, they don't want to see Trump stuff. So you know what we're gonna do to keep them on this app and give us engagement on this app? We're gonna feed this person Trump content. Because the more they're angry, the more they click, the more views, the more clicks that we get, the more money we get. The algorithm decides what you see, what you don't see, and what gets amplified. So I like this. I like this real concern. Look at the real concern down here. The second one that says 2 people can live in completely different information worlds. Isn't that crazy? And that's true because like media now too. Like I can be shown a news story that my algorithm feeds me, and Neo's here, will know nothing about it because the algorithm isn't showing it to them. That scary word, the algorithm. It's so interesting to think about. Is that like AI is basically training us? It's basically no, we're basically training AI what we don't want to see, and so the AI is like, hey, Clev doesn't want to see this, and then the company wants money. They're going to say, well, give Clev what he does want to see, or even different sides of the same story. Exactly, exactly. So, for example, okay, here we go. Do you guys remember? Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. The JP Morgan scandal and how the it was claimed that the male employee was being sexually harassed by the female boss. Blah 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 blah. Right? You guys remember that? So what I was seeing was, wait a minute, here we go. I've gotten articles promoting something like electric cars and all the environmental benefits, and then another one saying they're bad for you. So okay, Neos, I didn't hear about the JP Morgan. Okay, so Neos, okay. So the story is that the JP Morgan scandal happened 2 weeks ago. The male employee, oh my gosh, look, a bot over on Twitch. Incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Mr. Bot, for proving my point. We literally got a bot promoting viewbots.com, whatever it's called. Ah, that's so funny. This cracks me up how I can get proven right here. That's so funny that that happened. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so. You're just. Literally just proved my point. Thank you so much. But, anyways, dude. Okay, so Nia's the story goes that this male employee who's like a junior executive over at JP Morgan basically was being sexually harassed and forced to have sex with his female like executive, like her, like the boss, and it came out that it was fake. Like the things that he claimed she said didn't seem real. And so what I was seeing was on my end, people claiming it's fake. This is a terrible story. He's lying. Blah 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 blah. Well, cut to my friend who was getting it fed to her and saying that he's telling the truth. We support him and all that. It's so interesting. Also, you made the point because my Twitter feed is full of conservative content. Yes. So the theory is that AI, the AI algorithm, is feeding you things that you generally don't care about or don't like, rather than things you do want to see. And then how fast it goes away when you like stop interacting with this stuff. Have you guys noticed that? How fast it goes away? So like for example, I was interacting on some new game that was coming out, and my entire feed for a day was just that. Then cut to like literally 12 midnight. I got nothing about it. They're like, okay, let's give him something else now. Let's give him something similar, but not this anymore. That way, maybe he'll start commenting on this stuff. It's interesting. Because these apps get paid when you use them. And when the more you use them, the more ads you see. And so the longer you see this ad, the more they're going to get paid from that ad company. That, you know, I'm just saying. And it's crazy too. I am a conservative, but I don't watch as much as I used to. But some of it, some would still pop up. Yeah, yeah, dude. They want you to engage with it. That's the thing. They want you to engage with this stuff that you don't really give a shit about. Because now they're getting your attention. They're getting your engagement. They're getting you. So don't interact with it. Oh, this one's a good one. This one, dude, there's been like actual studies about this. The theory is that Instagram, the platform, is designed to harm users intentionally. So let's look at this. Instagram is the main culprit. It's mainly all social media platforms, but Instagram by far is the worst one. And Instagram also feeds into the very last theory. So stay tuned for that very last theory because, dude, it gets deep. Studies and internal reports have linked heavy use of Instagram to anxiety, depression, and body image issues. Constant comparison. So, like, do you guys ever get like, okay, do y'all ever get super ugly people on your feeds? Or is it constantly these supermodels, ripped dudes, whatever, on your feed? And it makes you like kind of like look at yourself being like, what is wrong with me, man? What's wrong with, why don't I look like that? Why don't I look like that? And then you start having certain doubts about yourself, man. It's crazy how much Instagram puts out this stuff. And don't get me started on the validation. That claim right here, I'm pointing right at it, guys. Look, you see my little finger? It's pointing at social validation leap, likes and comments. The more likes you got, probably the better looking you look. More comments. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, heart, heart, heart. You look amazing. That dress. You look so good in that dress. You look so good in that suit. Oh my gosh, you're so hot, sexy. Heart, heart, heart. Flame, flame, flame. Meanwhile, your post got nothing. No likes. No comments. No hearts in your stories. Nothing. Nothing. I believe there's actually an article about this. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Instagram body image. Time spent on Instagram and body self-esteem. Let's see, the National Library of Medicine. Instagram is a social media platform based on photos and videos, encouragement, blah blah blah. Method, result. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Of the participants, 234 out of 585, 40% use Instagram less than 1 hour a day. 303 of Instagram users between 1 to 3 hours a day. With those three groups, and then the third group was 48 use 3 hours per day. We found statistically significant differences between the three groups. The scores obtained on the self-esteem test by this person, I don't know who that is. Participants who spent more time on Instagram had higher levels of body dissatisfaction, greater comparison of physical appearance, and lower self-esteem. Moreover, we analyzed the relationship between the scores obtained in the different scales and the type of content viewed, with no difference between those who mainly view professional content and those who primarily consume fashion or beauty or sports nutrition. Okay. The results of the study indicate that the use of Instagram, sorry, I just got a notification from Rumble, LOL, is associated with poor body image satisfaction, and self-esteem. By the tendencies of comparing physical appearance and relations to Instagram use. So they basically put these three groups together, and like the people who were spending more time on Instagram saw higher had a higher chance and did of dissatisfaction in their own appearance to those who were spending less than 1 hour on. That's very interesting. Used to long time ago, but I could care less about what others are doing in their lives. Kind of look maxing, which nothing wrong with, but you should want to present yourself better for you and other people. I agree. I agree with that. I don't really post on Instagram anymore. I mainly post I really don't. I think the last post I did was back in January. Look maxing can be healthy, but also really toxic. I mean, doing too much out of the ordinary, such as steroids, hammer, your fit. Wait, your fit. Wait, hammer. You faced just plastic surgery, including plastic surgery. I can't post on Instagram because the hoes won't stop coming for me. Yeah, dude, I'm single, man, or I'm I'm happily married. Leave me alone, Slinger. Slinger, man. He's getting it. Sorry, Slinger. What up, good one? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Dude, I just don't post on there. I honestly just don't like Instagram. I only watch the reels. That's it. I like seeing people getting hurt or like the weirdest shit. Have Instagram, but won't use it for clips on it. Want to use it. Wait. Okay. And I meant your face. Okay, gotcha. Just prepping some DMs for for my burner account. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's so funny. So yeah, I guess in a way this theory is kind of true. I don't know. Next theory. Oh yes. Short form content is ruining the future. How many of y'all get kind of tired of short form content, man? I'm kind of getting over it. I'm up to 34 of them. I rotate. You'll never see it coming. Oh my gosh. So the theory is that short form content is ruining entertainment, one, and two, causing short attention spans, constant stimulation, and reduced patience for depth. Um, and that's the thing, like you said right there. I hate that my shorts are the only things I use because no, everybody's watching them. No one like. Even on Rumble, I have shorts from 3 weeks ago that has no, you don't. 90K, dude, on Rumble. Yo, I'm looking that up, dude. I'm gonna fact check you. CR Goodwin. I'm fact checking you, dude. I'm looking at your channel right now on Rumble. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, you have a 5.79, 800, 1.2. Dude, you have 5 pages of shorts. Oh my gosh. 86.5? What are you doing? Oh, you're making coffee outside. Is this what I have to do to actually get views? You're not even fucking talking, dude. Actually, I really like this shit too. I like watching this type of stuff on YouTube. This is content, guys. Holy shit. Oh, I see what you do, Goodwin. You have a whole separate channel. What the fuck? I didn't know you had a whole separate channel. Hang on, pause. Outdoor stuff? Hang on. Why don't you post mine? Do you like devotions outside? Look at this beautiful man. Bro, good one. This is sick. Hang on. I actually kind of like this type of stuff. Hey, who is that? Slinger, what the? Slinger, what the heck, dude? Slinger, what the heck? What the heck, dude? You weren't following this entire time? One, is it 13-1 or 31 or 13-1? Wait. Hey, thank you for the like and repost. Yes, thank you, man. I thought I already. Wow, Slinger. And to think we were gonna play Left for Dead together, and you weren't even following me, dude. I follow you and your 3D printing one because I'm a friend like that. Wow. Nah, fuck with you. 130, 131. Like Genesis. Okay, sorry. Okay, gotcha. Dude, that's sick though. Keep posting that type of shit. Okay, anyways, back to this. Short form content is ruining the future. Platforms like TikTok, Reels, Shorts, YouTube Shorts, and now Rumble Shorts are trying to use short attention span, which I don't get, man. Like these platforms, okay, TikTok, okay, sure, but like YouTube and Rumble and Twitch is doing it now. They were built on long form and live streams. My biggest issue with Rumble has been that they're promoting the hell out of shorts when they need to be promoting long form content again. Like, streaming is great and all, but I think the long form content, edited form content, needs to get some attention. What actually happens, dopamine driven design, infinite scroll loops, and rapid content switching. Not to also include just heavy edits, super zoom ins, large texts, all that, just in your face constantly. People struggle more with long form content, increases multitasking and distraction. Counterbalance. Short form can educate quickly. Humans adapt to new media formats. Yeah. I mean, there's some good to short form content. You can do like, I learned how to tie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I learned how to tie a tie through a YouTube short, and it was done in like 30 seconds. And now I know how to tie a tie. That's how I learned it, man. But like, you just have these rapid content, and it's just like you post a 15-minute video, and now people are like, "Oh, that's too long. That's too long for me. I can't sit there for 15 minutes." But you can sit there for 35 minutes watching 100 shorts. That makes sense to me. Yeah. So my theory is that short form content is making us dumber and less patient, causing us to make brash decisions and making us dumber. I mean, come on, we are getting dumber. So that's my theory for short form content. I mean, I have a mixed feeling about short form. Like I respect it, but like if you're not using it for good intentions, then what's the point, you know? You know what I mean? Patience is a virtue, that's right. They were built that way, but have devolved into short attention spans. Now advertisers can only care about short form. Exactly. I mean, ads are 30 seconds, so if you could fit an ad in less than that, man, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Why not? Social media as a behavioral testing ground. This one's very grounded. This one I saw and I was like, let's talk about it. Claiming large scale psychological manipulation agendas. So social media, like here we go. Facebook emotionally manipulates feeds, emotional interactions, behavioral changes. Like they're monitoring what makes you angry and what makes you happy. So like you see a cute picture of dogs, you're like, oh, but then you see a video of Biden falling, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is this guy like, you know? So like, social media is used to test that. You know, we kind of talked about this earlier. I don't really have a lot on this one. Um, Short form is great for quick tutorials, but I enjoy deep, longer videos. I'm trying to do, yeah, I agree, man. I've been watching like hella long videos right now. I'm so waiting for the cameras to start. Oh, dude, this one's a good one, and this one I think is so true. I don't even think this is a theory. I think this is good, but we'll say it's a theory. Apps are always listening to us, guys. I went out to eat with my parents, and we talked about what were we talking about? We were talking about like what, like like I don't even remember. Like it was something that was so niche, right? And we're out at dinner, and we get ads on Facebook and Instagram about it. We're getting ads, and like we didn't Google anything, right? We didn't Google anything. We didn't look anything up. We were just talking, and the phone listens to us and gave us ads on social media. Of course, it do. Phones know when you say, "Hey Siri." My phone didn't do it. We do know that apps also look into your search history, location, browsing behavior, purchase data. That way they can promote you ads for this type of stuff. That way you buy into it. Predictive algorithms are extremely accurate. Coincidences feel intentional. I got a baby ad within days of my wife getting pregnant on with our first, and I searched nothing. Dude, it's insane. No solid evidence apps are constantly recording conversations for ads. Bro, we could prove it right now. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. My phone's right here. Until the end of the stream, I'm going to talk about. I'm gonna constantly kind of bring up. Let's bring up like what should I constantly bring up and see if I get an ad on like Facebook or something. Let's kind of like here and there we'll talk about. I don't know. Let's talk about like our phone plans, right? So I am thinking about I'm thinking about switching over to T-Mobile. Uh, I currently use you know, I use Mint Mobile, and so I'm thinking about switching over to T-Mobile, and I'm thinking like going pink, you guys. I think we're going pink, and you get Verizon, man. Isn't that owned by T-Mobile now? I hear great things about T-Mobile, and yeah, I'm just gonna head over to T-Mobile. But let's continue on, and then we'll see if we get some T-Mobile ads. We're gonna kind of loop it in there quite a bit. No, who are they? No, I'm thinking of Sprint. I'm thinking of Sprint. Sprint got bought out by T-Mobile. Artificial virality, basically going viral. AT&T owns T. No, they don't. Anyways, going viral is an organic. It's selected. How it works: platforms boost current posts early. Early post snowball effect is a snowball effect. Influencers amplify selected content. Algorithm absolutely controls distribution. Early exposure heavily impacts virality. Whether platforms initially choose winners beyond engagement signals, the algorithm plus timing plus behavior equals virality. Basically, the theory is that the algorithm AI chooses what goes viral, and it's not luck. Sorry, they used to. Yeah, good one, you freaking idiot. I'm kidding. But like, I hear T-Mobile has great plans, and I'm thinking about switching over to T-Mobile. I think about switching over, guys. I think we're gonna do it. I think you're gonna. I just wish I had like an ad that would show me some benefits to T-Mobile. This is not gonna work. All right, hang on, hang on. I'm looking at Facebook right now. No, for real, he does use that shit. Goodwood does use that for his outdoor channel. Cause why is it so popular now? Goodwood channel about his outdoor channel where he's making coffee and talking about his ex girlfriend is getting numbers. But it's cool. I do like that I like that service. I do like it. I like it. Uh, Now Vanguard and BlackRock are now notable shareholders, primarily shareholders. Okay. I use no AI in the making of my content. Okay, good win. Okay, good win. Okay, good win. I know I'm just running for roll. Okay, good one. I bet you I can find some AI. I bet I can make some. I bet you I can find some artificial intelligence in your outdoor nature videos. 100. I can find it. I can find it. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna expose you for the fraud that you are. Sorry, I'm getting some text messages real quick. Hang on. I do a quick rant, real quick. I freaking hate group chats. I hate them. I don't want to know other people's conversations. You know what I mean? I truly just don't care. I truly don't care. Anyways, sorry. Back to what we were talking about. So this theory is that the AI is trained to choose who goes viral, and they look at uh because dude AI the algorithm is watching the videos. Okay, they're not. They're looking at how many likes, how many views, how many subscribers or followers they have, and they boost that content out because they know that, oh my gosh, this popular person will bring us more numbers. That seems to be a very popular thing. I see bots all the time commenting AI slob and this is fake on videos naturally one of natural wonders. LOL. Like the natural world is far too beautiful to comprehend for most people nowadays. It really is. And that's what's gonna suck is that I have a theory later on, guys, about this. I got a theory. Stay tuned. Honestly, I think it's next. Yes, it is. Okay. This is one of the big theories I wanted to talk about. This is a theory that I am fearing is becoming true. And it's that all entertainment will be artificial. So, AI is rapidly increasing the amount of content online, especially low cost, high volume media, making it feel like human created entertainment is being replaced. Dude, do you guys remember AI like a few years ago? How shitty it looked? And now it's like you kind of can't tell anymore. Platforms reward content that keep attention, watch time, clicks, engagement. AI tools make it cheap and fast to produce large amount of content. Creators adopt AI to stay competitive or scale output. Algorithm boost Algorithms boost high performing content regardless of how it was made. AI generated content becomes more visible, which means more creators copy the model. So, let me introduce you to this a young lady right here. Do y'all know who this is? Do y'all know who this is? This is Tilly Norwood. This is the first 100% AI generated actress, launched in late 2025. She already has an Instagram. Get a load of this. She has an Instagram with 156,000 followers. And the pictures that she posts look very real. She posts, it's the AI. No, but like, okay, Joe, you make that comment. You make that comment. Dude, there's literally a video. Yo, you make that comment, Joe. AI woman. You make that comment. This gamer used an AI generated MAGA girl to grift super dumb men. Let me see if I can find. So this dude. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. AI model and MAGA influencer. Emily Hart unmasked as Indian man. An AI model and MAGA influencer, Emily Hart, is reportedly created by an Indian man identified as Sam using Google Gemini. The reason behind this creation was financially difficult during medical school. As he saved up money to move to the US, he created an AI content creator that generated thousands of dollars from its account. He further expanded his earnings opportunities by leveraging the model's popularity to sell merchandise. This is a true story. This is what's going on. There's the article, the Yahoo Mail article. I'm gonna be rich. So yeah, it's happening. You said that as a joke, Joe, but it's actually happening. They're using AI models to make money. So be careful of what things you guys are gonna be gooning to later, because it might not be real. Anyways, we're about to I like AI has gotten so good that like you can mimic voices and videos. Like I honestly do see in the future, the near future, that we're going to be having our first full, like I think it's in the next 3 years. We're going to be having our very first fully AI generated movie, and we're not going to tell. We're not going to tell. And we're not going to tell, man. Like, dude, it's gotten to the point now where like My AI girlfriend's very offended right now. That's so funny. It's gotten to the point now, like, I do feel like that platforms are intentionally trying to replace human creators, because you can go and find AI influencers. Like, you have to pay an actor to act in your ad. But let's say I want to go into a quick AI generated video platform real quick and put in, hey, give me an attractive female, blonde hair, blue eyes, who can obtain the male gaze and have them sell a supplement A, and tell them that all these benefits, and copy and paste the benefits and make it into a 30-second TikTok, Instagram reel, YouTube short for me. And it does it. I went to the movie theater the other day and they played a fully AI generated ad. Big jugs. Don't forget big jugs. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You gotta have big jugs. They played, like, I was at the movies the other day and they played a fully AI generated ad for like some like carpet company. And even in the video, in the commercial, they're like, this video commercial was made with AI, but we're real. And it's super cheap if you use it constantly. Like, I've tested it, by the way. I've tested this. This is before it's gotten like to the point now. I have a YouTube channel where I put out AI content. You can probably go, you could probably find it. You could probably go find it. And the shorts, every single one of them cracked over 1,000 views on shorts. And it was literally my old avatar with a moving mouth, an AI written script, and an AI generated voice. And we got over 1,000 views, and people comment on it. Yeah. Yeah, like, and I think I even used one with my actual voice. It's so crazy that you can do it. You can legit do it. Fully replace organic people with artificial people. And make money from it. You can legit make money from this. It's an actual business thing you can do. Hey, let's scam people. There's no laws behind it. There has been a law placed that says, hey, you can't make a fake person and make money. There's no law. Real comments or AI comments? That's a good question. I think they're real because they actually like talk about the game. They're like, oh my gosh, I remember that game. I remember doing this and this and this and this and this and this. It's like, oh wow. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for giving me your life story, man. It's crazy. All right. I do believe our next theory is our last theory. And this is a theory that I 100% believe. Social media fuels the adult industry. So let's talk about this. Because this is interesting to me. Social media platforms act as a large-scale discovery and market funnel, helping creators build an audience that can redirect them to their monetized adult content elsewhere. OnlyFans. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and X push high engaging content to wide audiences. Suggestive but allowed content performs well and gains visibility. Are you kidding me? You see a chick with huge jugs and a big ass. Let's get some clicks on it, man. Creators build followings through consistent posting engagement. Audiences are redirected via link in bio, DMs, and external links. Uh, monetization happens off platform through subscriptions or exclusive content. Social media is widely used as a marketing funnel across many industries. Adult content creators openly use these platforms to build audiences. Engagement-based algorithms tend to favor visually stimulating or attention-grabbing content. The creator economy has lowered barriers to entry for monetization. The theory claiming platforms are initially designed to promote or support the adult industry, assuming algorithms are deliberately pushing users towards explicit content, framing it as a coordinated effort rather than a byproduct of attention driven systems. How many times do y'all log into X and y'all see just porn? Like, you can literally go to any comment section and any post, and it's some bot or some chick promoting, like, you can watch me here. Instagram, oh my gosh, Instagram is the worst at this. Not so much on Facebook, but like Instagram and X are the two biggest culprits here. And like, it's not pushing it. The thing that I'm getting concerned about is it's not pushing it towards, like people to view them, right? Hey, come watch me here, right? What it's doing is it's promoting as an alternative source of income to young people. I've always been against OnlyFans and all these porn sites, basically. I've always been against them because they're not really marketing themselves towards older people. They're marketing themselves towards younger people. You gotta be young and attractive to make actual money. That's it. And so come on, let's be honest, it's mainly women see this and they said, well, I'm not getting much job offers and jobs right now. I guess I can just turn to this and just post pictures of my ass and tits and make money from this. So instead of social media, censoring this type of stuff, telling people like, hey, yo, like this is suggestive content, not for young eyes, they don't really do that anymore unless it's actually like full on nudity. But like skimpy outfits, bikinis, bras, skin tight suits, like almost see-through clothing, that's allowed. And you could just like do the math, and their subscriber count is public, their follower count is public. So just do the math, like, oh, they're charging $5 a month. If they're charging $5 a month and they have about 5,000 subscribers, oh my gosh, that's like a lot of money. It said that the simplest career path for young, attractive women is porn. Yeah. And it's being promoted. They deserve so much. I've always been against it. And I literally had a video, an old podcast of mine, where I got canceled because I said that OnlyFans is damaging. And these women came out and be like, you're just a misogynist, that you don't want us to be successful. I said, no, I do. But I don't want you to lower yourselves to nudity and sex to get there. I don't value or respect that. It's sad. And what's sad is that these lonely men fall for this trap, and they always subscribe and they always give money away to these people. And they just keep fueling it. And it's social media. Social media is fueling it. You constantly see it. Now, you don't get ads for it, but you can ad yourself. You can basically make yourself an ad by promoting yourself and constantly getting like, it's sad. It's sad.